8:15, we're live. And the interesting thing is, this will then stay as a video on my YouTube channel. For anyone that hasn't watched this, you'll be able to watch it back. That's cool. I believe my last live is actually still on my channel from last time I did a YouTube live. Hello Stephen, thanks for joining me once again, very kind. Not as nervous about doing this one because I've already done one before and that went better than I thought. So yeah, a bit more prepared for it this time, I suppose. 4 viewers already. Please let yourselves known to me. Who are you? 6 viewers. So Stephen's here already. Who else is here? Make yourselves known. Come on, let's do some shout outs. Come on, let's go. So thought I'd go live. This is my second ever YouTube live stream. Hi Dad. I've recognised your username now. Hello, Becky. What's the gossip? Stephen's saying. A lot's happened since my last YouTube live stream, hasn't it, really? Hello, Shifting Too High. Did you join me last time? Yeah, so anyway, lots happened since my last YouTube live stream. So obviously my latest upload went up last night, and that was unfortunately the last drive in my minter of a Mercedes C200. Hello Amanda, I recognise you from Twitter. Thanks for coming over. Hope your dinner was nice. I had mine too before doing this as well. Yes, my last YouTube upload was my last drive in my Mercedes C200. Between you and the few viewers that watched me already, it has actually sold, which is obviously great for me. I've gained some of my money back. Hi Mum, and hi Hooked on Classics. So yeah, the Mercedes is sold. Kind of funny story with that one. I'll put it all into a YouTube video, of course, because that's what I'm trying to do now. Just upload videos and get myself out there a bit. So yeah, ever since I've been out of car finance and had to be into having cars for a while, I've really enjoyed going in between cars. It's what I'm all about, really. What do you know? That's my granddad used to say him a lot. God rest his soul, as they say. What do you know? What do you know? All I know is I'm just proper car mad. So yeah, the Mercedes had to go because I bought 2 cars. The Honda Accord I kind of knew I was gonna want and buy, and then the Toyota come along and I thought, oh, that's a rare car I've never heard of before. Let's have that as well. So yeah, if I was a very successful YouTuber with loads and loads of money, I would have them all in a big barn somewhere and I'd never sell any of my cars. And there are cars that obviously we all probably have that we regret selling before. Hello, Lisa Barker. Thanks for joining me. But yeah, the Mercedes had to go because I had to claw back some money to then buy the Accord and get my money back from having the Avensis. Hello, Joseph from Lloyd's Vehicle Consulting. Hooked on Classics, loving the Nissan 100NX. It's weird because it's sort of stuck at the back of the driveway. I don't forget I have it, but because it's not in action roadworthy yet, it's on the back burner. I'll tell you why in a second. Barney Mark, hope you're well. Just a question. I'm having a bath and it's got a monster exhaust. I've opened the valve. Is this okay to do? Thanks. Yeah, my mum and dad are in on this live stream as well. My dad wired open his. It just obviously, as you know, keeps the valves open more, so it sounds a bit louder. So on some of the Series 4 baths, when you put it in sport mode, it opened the valves, and when it wasn't in sport mode, they're always closed. But if you wire them open, it's always going to obviously sound louder. That's what it's all about, isn't it? And if you want it to sound even louder, get yourself a sports cat. The sports cat was amazing. I do miss that car, but like I say, because I'm not in finance cars, I love picking up these cheap cars, and I just love experiencing different cars now. It's what it's all about. And like I say, when the Merc was still in my ownership for a week or so, I owned 4 cars. So yeah, Psycho, I'm way behind on your uploads, but we'll catch up soon, no worries. Hello, Gary Biker. Yeah, I'm just trying to upload more, obviously, because I just love YouTube. I love cars. I started the YouTube channel to document my family's large collection, and now I've got a little one myself. Yes, Joseph. So for any of you, go and check out Lloyd's Vehicle Consulting's YouTube channel. Joseph's on the live stream as well. Hello, Matt Pink from Twitter. Yeah, I'm going to Lloyd's Vehicle Consulting. He's having a meet not too far away from me in Southampton, so I will be attending that on Sunday with myself, my fiance Martin. My mum and dad are also going to come. Hi, Becky M. Yeah, I do want to do some road trips. I mean, someone commented on one of my videos the other day, oh, do you know, having not so many cars, I ain't got that many, have I? But yeah, it's all tax insurance. The more cars you have, the more you have to pay to keep them on the road, as they say. But forgetting that fuel prices are on the rise, because if you have cars, you've got to fuel them nevertheless. Yeah, I do want to do like some road trips, especially when the 100 NX is on the road. I want to take that to some shows. It's the sort of one real quirky, rare car I have out the other two, the Avensis SR and the Honda Accord. Drive up to Scotland, Stephen. God, that'd be pretty good. I'd like to go to Scotland. I hear there's some good driving roads up there. Hello, OG class. Sorry, I'm just reading the comments. Cheers for that. It's also 165 brake horsepower and pops and bangs. And again, how do I get to pop and bang all the time? So you don't have pops and bangs at the moment, I'm taking it. Hi, Dad. To get pops and bangs, you got to remap it. Although when you do get a sports exhaust, when you get a sports cat fitted, I believe that, I don't know, my dad might be able to correct me. Sports exhaust sort of makes the air go through the exhaust system more, so it does add a bit of brake horsepower to your bath. But for pops and bangs, that's more of a remap thing, and then you add on the pops and bangs. You don't have to have it, but I had to because it's just a gimmick and it was so fun and hilarious. Yeah, so like I said, sorry, I'm just reading the comments as well because it's yeah, so I'm attending Lloyd's Vehicle Consulting event and Cadnam this weekend. The Accord, although it's on the road, it's a bit, I need to get something sorted on that before I take it on any distances. So the weekend to Lloyd's Vehicles Consulting meetup, I will be bringing the Avensis SR. I love that thing, it's so cool. Amanda, just get me specs on, that might help, mightn't it, guys? We're hoping to get your meet. It's a long drive from our end, but we might make it if we leave here at 4 AM. Where are you coming from, Amanda? Hello, Stephen. Hi, Dad. To make it pop and bang, it's better on super unleaded, and remat would work. I didn't know super unleaded would help that, Dad. Hi, Rover Joe again. I've been checking out your videos, by the way, since last time you told me about your channel in the last live stream. Steve. LHE buy any car. I love that. 0 to seconds to buy another car. You got it. Or 30 seconds. 30 seconds might be a bit too long for me. I love that. She buy any car. It's pretty much true, but I don't buy any car. They have to be cool, rare, and quirky, you know, for me. I can't go to any show at the moment from Hubson steering rack or off the Cortina. Yeah, it leaves you probably a bit limited. No, we're trying to look into the Avensis sat-nav. So as you might have saw for the video, it's got like radio CD player integration, but it's got like guidance and reroute. That's what makes me think it's got sat-nav, and if you think so as well, then we could be on something. I've looked through the owner's manual on to where it tells you about the radio and CD player, but I can't see anything saying this is how sat-nav works or your car has sat-nav. So I don't know, I might have to try, and I've tried to YouTube videos, but I'm not sure it could have very basic sat-nav, couldn't it? Someone smashed into your Rover, oh my goodness. I've never had, I don't think, an accident. I once reversed into one of my other cars. Coming from Shropshire. Are you going to make that trip, Amanda? What car have you got, by the way? I'm just trying to obviously get to know people a bit more. So tell me what you would bring if you come in, or what car you have. I think it was a basic black and white. Turn by turn. The CD, what was that? The CD might be under the seat. Yeah, I think if it's got a sat-nav on the Avensis SR, it's probably, like you say, some real basic black and white sat-nav guidance system. Got me water, see? Prepared. So the Avensis SR and the Honda Accord are actually kind of similar cars. So they're both obviously sporty saloons. The Accord, I believe, has got 138 horsepower. The SR's got 150. The SR really handles really well because I think from factory it's got like different sportier suspension to a normal SR. Oh, it's so annoying when like someone causes an accident to your car. It's not even your fault, especially when you like cars as well. If you don't like cars, it might not matter, but... Do you enjoy hearing cars backfiring? If you mean pops and bangs, then sometimes, yes. I had pops and bangs on my bar, if you didn't know. I loved it. I wasn't silly with it. You can control it, kind of. Matt Pink, you'll be there on Sunday at Lloyd's Vehicle Consultant Meet with some weird car Twitter stickers. I want one. Ooh, classic. One of the classic minis. How many have you got? Or the Toyota Paseo, is that how you say it? Bring a Toyota. We can be Toyota friends. Amanda, it's a Hubs Tigra B. Won't make the 10th, he says, but definitely the next one. Okay, yeah, I'll definitely have more meets in the future, for sure. Yeah, it'd be cool to get the Avensis SR and the Honda. I guess the Honda's probably heavier because it's, I don't know, to me it looks like a longer car. Look at my dad trying to get parts of his broken 100 horsepower Panda. Oh, at least you've made a start on it, Rover Joe. Hopefully not too much work on that one. That's a bit of a pain, isn't it? So, yeah, also, here's my dad commenting about his 100 horsepower Panda. That's why the Nissan 100NX has kind of taken a bit of a backseat. It hasn't moved since, well, it hasn't moved from my driveway since I got it, basically. My dad's trying to get the 100 horsepower on the road. And when it is, I can't wait to drive it, film it for the channel. He wants to, they were going down the route of maybe trying to get another Monza because they had a real basic blue Panda they put a Monza exhaust to. It was hilarious. It didn't fit properly. It was hanging out a bumper, but it looked ridiculous. So yeah, can't wait to drive the 100 horsepower Panda, and hopefully when it's on the road, after my dad's worked his magic, that can attend some shows as well with me. Oh, my voice is going already. It shunted all the panel behind the rear bumper, so a tailgate won't shut. Oh man. So yeah, what do you think, guys, of the Avensis SR or the Accord? What is your favourite? Although the Accord's like a 2000 reg, it was the same year as my Mercedes. Inside it feels so 90s, so when I'm inside it, I forget it's a 2000 reg car. Whereas the Toyota's 2002, you definitely feel like you're in a modern car compared to the Accord. Yeah, Joseph, you can come and film the 100NX. Like we said, even if it's stationary, you can come around and film it. It's not going anywhere anytime soon, I don't think. OG cars, what colour Panda did you have? Stephen likes the Accord. Yeah, I like the Accord. It's a bit more rough around the edges compared to the Avensis, but don't know, something about it. I think it's probably the retro interior, like I say. What's your favourite colour for a car? We all know that one, don't we? 1, 2, 3, yellow. I've had 2 yellow baths. So I had one, but then it was, well, yeah, it was so good I had to have another yellow one. 2 different shades of yellow, I might add, only just. Good evening, Darren Graham Photography. Good name. My dad can't comment on how the Panda drives because we haven't driven it yet, have we? Oh, black one with sunroof. Yes, also my parents have got a black one. Their one hasn't got a sunroof. I love a sunroof. They come with sunroofs and that's cool. Did it tilt or did it go all the way back? That's what I want to know. Haven't had a Japanese car since I had the Mitsubishi Lancer 2000 Turbo and Mazda RX-7 back in the early 80s. I was young then. God, I bet you wish you'd kept them now because they've all skyrocketed in price. So yeah, the Nissan, because my dad's putting all his attention onto the 100 horsepower Panda, that's most definitely skipped the queue. And yeah, I'm just waiting for my dad. All my dad's got to do, we've done the service, it now runs. I fixed the misfire, me. The non-mechanic here fixed the misfire on a car. Tilt and slide sunroof, nice, even better. So yeah, once the Panda's got an MOT, that can then be on the road, because obviously it's not at the moment. Then my brother can transport the 100NX to my parents' house, where my poor dad is going to have to get underneath the car on his super duper ramp that is, and sort out the holes my Nissan 100NX has. What car are you going to fit the sub to next? That is a good question. See you later, Hooked on Classics. Thanks for joining. It means a lot. Thanks for stopping by. I don't know how the Avensis SR radio is going to come out because I quite like it, especially if it has got sat-nav. I don't want to take that out. More than likely going to be the Honda because I took the radio out of the Merc. I put a really rubbish one in the Merc, and then when I sold it, the guy's like, "Oh, nice radio." I was like, really? So I took the radio out of the Merc. That's going to go in the Accord because the one in the Accord doesn't play my music as far as I'm aware. Then I'll probably put the sub in the Accord. And because it's got a sunroof, windows down, sunroof open, subwoofer banging. Happy days, my friend. The Mazda was rusking then. I'm 97 now. I can't wait to get that 100 NX on the road. Like I say, I kind of forget I've got it, but as long as I know it's not on the road and there hasn't been a rush to get it on the road as such, all I wanted to do was get that car my ownership, and as long as it's on the drive and it's in my possession, I don't care how long it takes to go on the road. I just wanted it to be saved from the grass verge it has sat on for a year, and obviously it's done it no good because basically the rust is where the wheel arch is like, I don't know what to call it, but there's like, I suppose where like the springs sit that go up, and there's like a hole either side, like on my fingers here. There's holes either side right there, so I don't know if my dad's going to be able to see the rust from the inside of the car or whether he's going to have to rust it from the underneath floor. I need to try and remove the rear seats and see if I can see the holes myself through the inside of the car, or whether it's going to be an underbody welding job. I'm not too sure. But like I say, hopefully the emission should be okay for this MOT because the misfire is sorted and it's had a service. We also need to do the brake fluid. I've got that in this room actually here because that is thick and black, so that's not good. Welding. Then one of the brakes was a bit imbalanced, but I don't think that's that big a deal. The brake fluid might hopefully fix it. If not, brake discs pads aren't that expensive, are they? I doubt so. No, Dad. I am in a rush to get it fixed, so don't crack on with anything else, please. I'm being patient enough with you. You know, the Panda jump in the queue, but 100 NX next, please. Would you ever own a Peugeot? I'm not a fan of newer French stuff, but well, not really. Older stuff I like a lot. Even an old 205 doesn't have to be super duper GTI. I'd love an old Peugeot 205. I just like the whole boxiness of them. Or even some of the older ones, like a 405, I quite like them. Like just older retro Peugeots I like. Do you own a French car? Swift Hybrid? I didn't know they're doing Swift Hybrids. Wagonars are cool. Wagonar Plus, they're cool, aren't they? I've never had a subwoofer before, so I'm all for them now, really. Is there any one feature of the Mercedes you will miss? I really missed the sub, but that didn't obviously come with the Merc. Probably heated seats for sure. I have back difficulties, as you guys might have known. I had a bit of a bad back a little while ago. Didn't really walk, didn't really drive the car, but heated seats, I love heated seats. Obviously, that's a winter thing, not a summer thing. Psycho 63, getting original radio cassette players is very difficult now. Yeah, I suppose a lot of people, like, as you know, my Mercedes didn't come with an original one, it had an aftermarket one, which that's fine for me, but obviously, if you're trying to find an original radio for a car, I guess people just chuck them away, I suppose, because at the time they're worthless, well, to those people they are, aren't they? So, yeah, there's a few more videos to come on my channel. I'm trying to film more stuff for weekends. I've got a bit of a backlog. I'm really trying to get into the whole YouTube thing, because, you know, sometimes I wonder why I'm not sort of progressing as much as I would, and that's probably just down to me. Just, you know, I need to really focus on it more, film more videos, and videos means content, and content hopefully brings in views and different viewers, and, you know, pushes my channel out there to everyone into cars, basically. They're all mild hybrid Swifts, are they? I like the fluorescent yellow Swift they do, don't they? I've got a Clio 182. You filmed it once. What colour one have you got? So I filmed two 182s, and they're both my brother's. Recently I filmed his blue one, which he still has. He might sell it, I'm not sure. And then before that he had a silver one. But yeah, the blue one was pretty nuts. Oh, and also, Lucas, what was your name? Yeah, Lucas Vlogs. Did you see my Peugeot 106 video? So even that Peugeot, it's cool. It's like rare for what it is. Love that car. Love doing that video as well. Really enjoyed that. My first kind of proper feature video with an owner. Just get a bit of water. So yeah, weather looks good. Hopefully it'll be alright for Sunday's meet at Lloyd's Vehicle Consultant. Going to a pub, I believe. Yeah, I was going to say, Stephen, I do like sporty Renaults, and I was thinking of yours when I said I didn't like newer Renaults. Yours is sporty. It's a bit different in it to just a Renault or French car. Hello, Jordan D. Jong. Yeah, I love my Swifts. My 4th Suzuki had a first gen Swift too. Oh, I like them. What colour's your Suzuki, Amanda? I should have got 2 of these bigger glasses in there. So, I'm having another Driven247 meet at on the 10th of April, Sunday morning at Revo's Hub, where I had my previous meet. I was hoping to get the 100 NX finished by then. Doesn't look like that's going to happen, but doesn't really matter because I've got 2 other cars to take. Well, I could take both of them actually. If the Nissan's probably 80% not going to be there, Mark, my fiance, could take the Accord. I'd take the Avensis, either or. So at least I'll still have something. Yeah, Owen, you're going to try and come to my meet, is that right? Am I right in saying that? If you are, please bring the 3000 ZX, that'd be wicked. Even if my Nissan can't make it, I'd love to see that. They're wicked. Nissan Duke Nismo engine, so... What, your car's got that in it, Stephen? A Nissan Duke Nismo engine? Oh, Silver Swift, fair enough. Can't go wrong with silver sometimes. Just bought a Rammer intake from my bath. Had to come from UK, so I had to pay mad tax because of Brexit. Have you fitted it then, the Ram intake? I had Forge induction kit on mine. My parents had Forge, so I went with Forge. We had a dump valve on them as well. Mazda 323F. It's gone. It's gone. So my other half, Martin, bought it for a work car. We bought it cheap, as the video said, and when it came to it, Martin thought, don't really want to chuck stuff in this and kind of use it as a work car, because although it wasn't the best example of a 323F in the world, he didn't want to trash it, and I didn't want that either for the car. So we used it as a run around, and then because we bought it cheap, as again I said in that video, we decided to sell it, and Martin's got his money back and then some, so he's trying to actually look for a van, which is much more what he needs really. But I'll do another video, because there's not like hundreds of you in there, so this is like behind the scenes info I'm giving you. So I'll do a video probably talking about the 323's gone and all that sort of shenanigans. 1.6 litre turbo from a Duke Nismo with the Autobot. Oh, you're fitting the induction kit tomorrow. My brother's in there, Adam. Oh, what? Oh, is that the... Oh, sorry, I know what you mean now. Oh, you owned my brother's 182 before, didn't you? You were the guy... Lucas Vlogs, you were the one that showed me it in your ownership, didn't you? Renault 5 GT Turbo. If you were in a traffic jam, then accelerated away, it would cough and splutter at 10 minutes. I remember I was giggling last time, my last live stream. People were saying some funny things. The Nismo and Dukes, we get a couple in at work. All I do is drive around a car park. But yeah, they've got nice little seats in them. I quite like the styling, you know, a bit different. Yeah, they are always fun. So yeah, I don't think the Nissan 100 NX is going to come to my meet, but it is on my birthday in July. There is a Japanese car show happening at Bewley. I need to buy tickets for that actually. I plan on taking, as long as it's ready by that, its first ever big show, then I'll be over the moon with that. So the Nissan 100NX is going to go to a show in July for my birthday, and then I need to pay for tickets for, and let's get this right, Castle Combe, JDM Combe, where I might even pay to take the old rusty thing around track. That'd be hilarious. Well, not around track, well, I won't be going fast. Like I said, I've barely driven the thing, so hopefully the automatic gearbox goes through all the gears it has well and stuff. So yeah, really looking forward to taking it to an all-Japanese event where there'll be other Japanese car enthusiasts there. Hopefully my Nissan 100NX will get attention, and it's just one of those cars where it's old, it has got rusty arches, but at the end of the day, as long as it's roadworthy, MOT'd, I don't care what people say, it'll be there in its original glory. Again, if I had the money, I'd probably repaint it bright yellow. But yeah, for now, as long as the car gets an MOT, I don't really care what she looks like. She's just a roadworthy, retro classic, and with those, can't wait to get the roofs off that car, I really can't. Stephen, I'm probably gonna, maybe I should just, because the Mazda's gone now, I'll probably just bring both the cars, I guess. I don't think the 100NX will make my meet, so it'll probably be the Accord. Martin doesn't know this, he's hopefully watching this. I'll get Martin to bring one car and I'll just bring the other, so it'll be the Accord and the SR, I believe. Don't know what my parents are going to bring yet this time. Last time they brought the Abarth and the Femur. Still need to do a video on my dad's rare Femur. Hello, Foss. Hey guys, hi. Hope you're both well. Castle Combe just up the road from us. I don't think I've been there before. But yeah, just to go to a show full of other Japanese enthusiasts, hopefully the Nissan will get attention just for it being a Nissan 100NX and it's at a Japanese show, so happy days. I kind of, yeah, I don't know, there's something about these Japanese cars, isn't it? Like, people be like, oh, Toyota, Honda, they're boring because they're so reliable, but is that a bad thing? You know, I got plans for the Honda, I got kind of plans for the Avensis SR. If anything, the SR will just stay kind of like original-ish, and the Honda might be the one where, when it comes to it, and if I keep it long enough, I might do things too. But first for the Honda, I need to sort something out first, which I'll explain about in another video. Get a sub in, happy days. Hello, Black Lines. Hello, fiance Martin. Yeah, to wrap it, paint the Nissan would be amazing. Mum, you on about bringing 100 horsepower to my meet? Then do it. Well, bring a couple in it. Bring the 100 horsepower and something else. Perhaps your parents will bring lunch? What, to my meet? Well, they are a cafe. They might buy me lunch, or maybe I'll have to buy them lunch. I don't know. If my dad's fixed 100NX by then, I might have to buy him some lunch at my meet, if that's what you mean. So yeah, I need some info then on my SR. Who has heard of an Avensis SR? Who's seen one? Because obviously I work for Nissan Toyota. It was literally shared with Nissan at my work. So I obviously see the Yaris GRs and the Supra GRs. Not often, but that's when I saw the SR badge on the Avensis. I thought, oh, alright. Didn't know this was a thing. Race bikes there back in the day, very fast circuit. Was that for a hobby you raced bikes or not? Surely not your job. Are you coming to my meet, Foz? My dad's offered me his 1984 Renault Fugo Turbo. Now he's getting on a bit. I've wanted it for years. No way, isn't that cool to... I hope he passed me down that car when that moment finally happens. That must be really quite nice. Although... yeah, my dad will be passing me down a lot of cars that maybe won't be so nice because they'll be in bits and pieces. Trust me, burgers are the best at Revos. Yeah, I had a burger, but because I was like adrenaline rush, I barely ate it. I was just too like, ugh. I sort of had this burger, I didn't really know what to do with it. Oh, sorry, Stephen. Oh, I got you. Sorry. Trying to make a joke. My parents will probably bring, by the sounds of it, the 100 horsepower and another vehicle, I don't know what. But you don't need to bring lunch. I don't think they're going to bring lunch with them. Got you now. Bit slow here, you know. So I thank you all for joining me today. Like I said, I don't want to do these live streams too often because I don't want it to be like, oh, just do another live stream again. I want to keep them kind of special, fresh, so I'll just do one every now and then when I feel like I've got something worth talking about. Yeah, like I say, the Merc has gone. I probably will regret it, but you know, at the moment, I've got 2 cars for the same price as what I bought the Merc for. So, and they're both pretty cool, kind of rare, or the SR is. So, yeah, no regrets so far. And I guess I just want cars that I can do things to. Was that car on the wall? What was that? Sorry. Oh, what was that car on the wall? I think Joseph from Lloyd's Vehicle Consulting. I think he filmed my meet. Yes, he did. And I think he actually says what that car is. I can't remember what it was. Was it a VW? No, I didn't. So I think they are where the Revo's hub is. It is like a they import American cars and they're into their VWs. So I think it's some sort of old VW. Joseph will probably tell you. I hope he can now. I've put that on him. So yeah, looking forward to our next meet, and then I hope to obviously do more in the future. What I hope to do, and I should do it actually, is I want to talk the guys at Revo's Hub, so by the time April the 10th comes round, I can be saying, here's our next one. There goes Joseph saying a Volkswagen K70. There you go, Stephen, that's what it is. I don't know if it's ever going to get done up or it's just going to be sitting on that wall for ages for people to keep asking, what's that car? Also, just a quick little subject. I'm wearing my little Driven t-shirt today. I'm not trying to plug. Just want some of your ideas, I suppose, on like the merch kind of stuff. So I am not being cheesy, I am a driven individual, hence the name. I'm very motivated, but sometimes I can get quite ahead of myself. You know, I watch these bigger YouTubers and they're selling merch left, right, and centre, and I'm thinking, God, I want to do that. And so I invest into stuff, but I don't know. Is it stuff you like? Is it stuff you don't like? I have got some new caps on order because I've got these snapbacks still, which is fine. Clothes don't have a sell by a sell by date, so they can store up if they don't sell instantly. It's not a problem. But I have got some caps on order, kind of going with like a casual kind of fashiony style. And I think the more I get into the stuff I'm now into, the sort of older kind of classic-y 90s cars, the more I'm sort of starting to see my audience change, which is fine, because obviously when I was doing the Bath stuff, it was all modified cars, pops and bangs, remaps. That appeals to a certain kind of audience. Now I'm getting these kind of cool rare cars. I'm going to get another audience, which is, to be honest, much more my thing kind of thing. And even when I engage with people on Twitter, I'm heavily on Twitter, having conversations with people. I'm starting to, like I say, I'm starting to get to know my audience quite well, and hopefully they obviously get to know me well and they like me. But yeah, I just want to provide good content, and obviously try and provide good products on the side, because obviously any money I do get from products goes back into a channel, goes back into other products, or probably goes towards one of my many cars. But is there any, obviously I do stickers, but is there any merch ideas you guys might have? If you haven't bought anything for me, not being funny, why is it not your thing? Is there other things you'd like to see from me? Just a conversation, that's all. I like the logo. I'm partial to a cuppa. Yeah, we have mugs. I don't have one on me, but we have. Or do I? We have mugs with this logo on. And obviously at my meet on the 10th of April, all our stuff will be there for sale. If not, Driven247.co.uk is the website, but can only really ship within the United Kingdom. So yeah, we have mugs. Have you looked at some of the big shows? Maybe linking in with other YouTube folks. Yeah, so like I said, I'm thinking of going to JDM Coombe. I also want to go to Festival of the Unexceptional. It's in Peterborough, am I right in thinking? So that's a good 3 hours away, but I'd like to go to that obviously in the Nissan 100 NX. If the Nissan makes it that way, then I'm prepared to spend the time travelling that way for what is going to be, pardon the pun, an exceptional show. I really want to go to that. just full of quirky, rare and random weird cars in a good way. So really want to go to that. And yeah, I suppose now I've sort of got the cars, I kind of want to start showing them off and taking them places. So not only sort of showing them off in my videos, I want to show them off at car shows. So even the Bewley event, I was saying about to take my 100 NX to. I'm kind of thinking, do I be greedy and take the 100 NX and the SR? Again, get my poor fiance mine to drive one up. Think it might have to be done, you know. Travel mugs. Yeah, I was thinking about yearly calendars with subscribers' cars on them. Oh, that sounds nice. Oh, Lincolnshire. Sorry, I don't know why I saw Peterborough. It might have been because I was looking for... I don't know, I've got that wrong there. Oh, so on sale next month. Is that for Festival of Unexceptional? I know you have to send in photos of your car. I mean, it's not really a lot to photo on the 100NX. It's kind of standstill. Yeah, so I'd like to do a yearly calendar, because not being funny, if we're forgetting the subscriber cars, I obviously go through a lot of cars myself and I like taking photos of them. But yeah, I kind of be like a car club calendar, wouldn't it, Stephen, where people that obviously watch me put forward. That's kind of cool idea. I like that. And again, with these product side of things, you have to order so much. So if I knew I was going to sell 100 key rings tomorrow, then I'd order 1,000. But I'm only little me, yeah, you know, trying to grow my little channel, so it's hard to justify spending, say, £1,000 on 50 t-shirts when you might only sell 2. Like, I've sort of learned the hard way a bit of the stuff. Not that I spent that money, but I'm just too ambitious. I feel I need to slow down sometimes. Black Lines, where are you based? Oh, it's near Peterborough, Joseph, that's where I'm thinking. Yeah, I'd love to go to that. So the tickets are on sale soon, but if you want to submit a car, I believe, like I said, you have to photograph your car in order to get in. I believe that's the case. Yeah, I don't know if the Nissan will make it that far, but just give it a go. I'm trying to get my dad to come along to the Festival of Unexceptional. He's very rare, one-of-one Fiat Panda VIP. Again, if that makes that. If it doesn't, be a laugh. Oh, so you're based in North Lincolnshire. You going to Festival Unexceptional? Look at me plugging that show. So yeah, got a few shows lined up for some of my cars to come to. I need to really get out there and do some, really. I was going to take the Mercedes to a Simply Mercedes show at Bewley, but obviously Mercedes is no longer. I went to the Simply BMW one in the E36 last year. That was pretty good. I can't picture this Fugio everyone's talking about. What else? So yeah, a few more videos to come. So when I bought the Accord, it absolutely stank of dog. So one of the first things I did to that was clean it up. So we've done a little video on that. Well, then done another video of us cleaning the Honda and the Toyota. We did both cars in one video. That was pretty good going. So yeah, lots of videos to come. The Honda, I'm going to do a first drive video in the Accord, first drive in the Avensis. There's a pattern here, mirroring things. I've got 2 new cars. The Accord needs work doing to it, just little teething issues. Nothing mechanical, really. No, nothing mechanical. The SR is good to go. It's got a long MOT. Accord's MOT is till July, but it's no biggie. I'm not really that bothered about that. Yeah, so it's called Festival of Unexceptional. I don't know if they'd call it, it's more of a car show for unexceptional, weird, rare cars. So I've seen a lot of people brag and boast about how good the show is. So obviously that's won me over because I want to go to it. And hopefully get one of my cars in there would be cool. I filmed the whole event last year. Wow, 6 35-minute parts, Joseph. That is good going. Hi John, that's a very nice kind comment. Have you seen my latest video of the Accord and SR? If so, what is your favourite? I'm intrigued to know people's opinions. So yeah, the Toyota, paid a little bit more money for the Toyota. It's got a long MOT. Bodywork wise, it's better condition than the Honda, but don't know, there's something about that old, well I say old, it's 2 years older than the Avensis. There's something about the Honda that I kind of like, you know. It's probably silly, something silly like the sunroof. And it's got Yeah, it has got a sunroof, that one. It's got cruise control. I really must figure out if this Avensis SR's got a basic sat-nav system or not. Like I say, I've read through the owner's manual, doesn't really give too much away. And it sounds really silly, but I put a photo on my socials the other day. The Avensis SR clocks in the dark. Oh my god, they light up turquoise. It's just the best. And the radio lights up turquoise. I love turquoise. Yeah. And the SR, it just looks so cool. And to think like an old chap had it, it's just mad. And only 72,000 miles, so, and the Accord's only got 68,000 miles. And again, because they're Jap cars, they should go on to do 100 odd. Not that I'll probably keep them for that long, but you get the gist of what I'm trying to say. Hopefully they'll both be reliable. The Accord is a great car and bags of potential. So my favourite car at the moment, John. Yeah, it's interesting because where I've revealed those cars lately, people are saying they prefer the Accord, they prefer the Toyota, and it's a talking point, isn't it? So I think I kind of prefer the Avensis for driving because it's a bit of a higher up car. Whereas the Accord, it's sort of got a lower driving position. I'm little, so although I found a more comfortable driving position, I'm still a bit iffy with it. Yeah, I don't know, but they're both sort of similar cars in their own rights, really. They're both, the Avensis SR is a sports car, really. The Accord is kind of there, but not actually a sports car, but it looks sporty, and I like that. So yeah, I've been driving, so I'm trying to, obviously, because the 100 NX is not very worthy yet, I've been driving in between the Accord and the Avensis SR. I only work a couple of miles down the road anyway, but I've been using the Accord most of this week, whereas last week I used the SR. It's Martin's birthday soon, so I hope to take him an hour away from home, probably take the SR on a little road trip to a seaside destination for some fish and chips. Be nice. I'm looking forward to that. I want to do some more driving in my cars this year, definitely. Even if it's just driving to nowhere and just filming it. I just want to do some more driving. And yeah, Joseph, we'll sort it out. We'll sort it out. Like I say, you can come to mine, and you can just, well, you can't take the Nissan out. Even I can't do that. But yeah, you can come over and film them all in one go. And yeah, you're lucky you got to film the Merc before it went. Yeah, so it's just one of them. If I could keep the Merc, then I would. It was such a nice car. Just like the red Civic I had, I'd keep that for the sake of it and just buy other cars as well. I would definitely have a collection of cars. I'd rather have a big barn full of cars than a nice house, let's put it that way, or a big house. But I can't, so in order to keep the Honda and the SR I now love, another car I loved, which was the Merc, had to go. If I was to choose one of the three cars, the NX is my favourite. Yeah, T-top roof, quirky looks. Yeah, it's a... When Martin bought the 323F, and we said in the video, they're quite similar looking cars, like the little front lights, the headlights I'm trying to say, they're both very similar cars, obviously both Japanese cars. That roof, I've only ever, when I saw it part on the grass verge when I bought it, the lady showed me how to put one of the roof panels out. I haven't deliberately done both of them, because when I do, I'll probably cry. I owned my dream car, the Ford Granada Scorpio Cosworth. Wow. Now, what do you think of... Yeah, my dad's currently got, in project form, of course, he has an XR3i convertible Escort, and he's also got an XR2 Fiesta. He's got a Ford Transit camper van conversion he's working on. He's had Mark II Transit camper vans. Yeah, I love Fords. They're just obviously expensive because of what they are now, like a very popular modern classic. My brother, I don't know if you've seen that video, John, I recently filmed my brother's Mark III Escort gear. He still has that. That's nice. I like the Mark IIIs. Sorry, Amber, hit bottom, so I'm off to bed. Yes, I really am, old lady. I don't blame you. I've been working hard lately and I've been bed early, so totally get you. But thank you so much. You said you join, Amanda, and you have. So thank you so much once again for joining my live stream. And you can't make my meet in April, but I hope to see you in person, meet you in person one day. Thank you for joining. I'm about to snack. Yeah, what you got, Stephen? I'm a bit fussy. I used to have a V6 Amiga. That was now me and Martin, my fiance, he used to work for Vauxhall, and we were actually talking about Amigas the other day. I used to watch the Police Interceptors on TV, and they used to have Amigas. Again, I'm not a big fan of Vauxhalls. I had a bad ownership of one, and it put me off. But again, cooler kind of random big cars I quite like my Accord. If you asked anyone on the street or typical car fan, they'd rather have a Type R. Of course, I'd rather have a Type R. They'd probably rather have a Civic than my big Accord, but I like the Accord because probably not many other people do, and they'd rather have a sporty Civic, if you see what I mean. Thank you, John, that's very kind. It all helps. Last time, in my first ever YouTube live stream, I had a donation, and I said the money would go on towards Nissan service items, and it did, so it really does help me out, and having a lot of cars, it all costs money, and they are all old cars that need a little bit of tinkering. So, I'm trying to build my YouTube channel to make it my living one day. But for now, the little pennies I do get, and from selling from my website, it all goes into reinvesting in the videos and the cars. So, again, I do have products on my website, driven247.co.uk. Thanks, Joseph, for tuning in. I'll see you at Sunday, where I will be filming. And yeah, thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it very much. My dad's joining in on this food talk. Let's not talk about food. I don't get it. I'm too fussy. Martin likes shortbread. I love chocolate biscuits, dark chocolate biscuits. Yeah, Honda Accord Type R. I've seen a Type R spoiler. I'm sort of thinking, do I go a bit out there and stick that on, or do I try and keep it like original? I like the wheels on the car, because sometimes I'm thinking I could get some different wheels for the Accord, but I quite like the wheels on it. So if anything, I remember I had a wheel company, what car did I have? When I had the E36, I think I announced it on the video, they were going to refurb some wheels for me at a discounted sponsorship rate. Also, I never took the opportunity up. So I might get in contact with them when I got some money and that to spend on the Accord, and I will say, probably just refurb the wheels and, yeah, just refurb the wheels. Would gold wheels suit that maroon red Accord? That's what I want to know. That's what I'm kind of thinking. Gold wheels with like little polished sort of lip on it. I don't know. I like the Accord wheels a lot. Hollow Prelude 4th gen. Oh, futuristic dash. Yeah, the Accord hasn't got any rust on it. John, I'm that kind of person, so I appreciate all the work that goes into your vids, and you're well. Thank you, John. Night night, Joseph. Fours, if you still have the beanies, please bring to me. We'll buy one to cover up my crop circle. What's a... Don't. Last time I had so many giggles. What's a crop circle? What's a crop circle? That's funny, that is. Yeah, I do have some with the Driven text on, and when I get these new hats, which should be done by time for the April the 10th meet, I'll have them there as well. Obviously, I'm going to give myself one. Mine was an import, not been undersealed before I got it. Ah, it's a shame. I'd also quite like to own a Honda S2000. They've got a futuristic dash, but again, I was looking at one a little while ago. It was like an 07 plate for like 22 grand with lowish mileage, so I guess it's kind of worth it. I also, the other day, dealership right on the corner of my street, literally, had an Abarth 124 for sale. Of course, I went in there. Hi, I've had one of these before, how much? And this is when I had the Merc, before I had the SR and the Accord, and I was thinking, do I just sell the Merc and just put in a deposit for this 124 Spider? But I just can't. Again, if money was no object, yeah, would have had it there and then. But I just like having these old cars, because if I get bored of them, which I do, it's just me, unfortunately, then I just sell it and I buy something else. Easy as that. I just love it. And yeah, I just love it. And the Merc, like I said, I bought it for good money because it was in mint condition. I could have bought a cheaper one, of course I could, but when I sold the E36, because I made a bit of money on top of that car, I was then able to put myself in a better car, being the Mercedes C200. This year Escort always wanted the Mark III XR3i Series 1 RS. Whoa. Yeah. I don't know if we'll get any Fords come to my meet. Oh yeah, we had a Fiesta, modified Fiesta come to my last meet. Yeah, the last meet was really cool. Where are you based, John? Out of interest. Come on, tell me. Tell me. So yeah, I need to organise, like I say, another meet. So when my meet on the 10th happens, I can say my next one will be so and so. Again, the meets I don't want to do too often because I don't want it to become a thing where it's just, oh, she's got another meet on. I don't want to, and then I live down south and there's not a lot of big car events meets that happen here. They're all up north. NEC, the one I'm going to go to, Lincolnshire Festival at the Unexceptional. My dream would be to have a big field where anyone can bring anything and everyone just gets along, nice chats, everyone's well behaved like they did at my last meet. That's the dream, but got to start off small, and it's all about me building a connection with you guys in person or the YouTube family or the Instagram, Twitter family. I love it. I love talking to people that are into cars. Of all the cars I owned, I love the Comp. But my Capri 1.6 L and the Opel Manta GT Salone, cool. You're based in Hales Owen near Dudley, West Midlands, John. And what cars do you have currently, John? Have you got anything rather nice? So yeah, weekend, I want to film, need to do something to the Accord, need to film these driving videos so you guys can come and drive with me in my cars, and go to the meet in Cadnam, Southampton, on behalf of Lloyd's Vehicle Consulting. One big happy Driven247 family. You got it, Stephen. It's lovely. I love it. All inclusive. Let's do it. Don't matter what car, what motorbike you got. Don't matter. Just bring it along and buy burgers and us chat and have a good time. That's what it's all about here. What else am I gonna say? Yeah. So hopefully my dad will finish the 100 horsepower Panda, not just because my Nissan can then get worked on, but because I want to drive it as well. Like I say, the last basic blue Panda they had with the Monza exhaust was such a laugh, and that was just a basic Panda. So the 100 horsepower, I can't wait. When I was, looking at other cars, I was trying to look for 100 horsepower Pandas, like I said in that video, but they're quite well priced for a roadworthy condition, a couple of grand, and me being a bit of a mileage snob, they've all got like 100,000 on the clock, so yeah, it wasn't the right time for me, but maybe one day in the future, or maybe I don't have to now because my parents have got one. I had a Lancia Prisma Symbol 1.6 IE. Dad, are you still in it? Do you know one of those? I had to scrap it. Oh. So you've only just recently scrapped that, John? That sounds nice. My dad started sorting out the interior on his Lancia. He's bought some super duper rare seats, which I'll probably talk about in the future, but now he can't really drive it unless he's like sat on a bucket, so I don't think I think that's the case still. I watched a video of one of your YouTube vids on the Abarth. Yeah, it was just a standard engine in the Abarth, Stephen, but obviously it sounded nuts because the pops and bangs, the remap, the induction kit, the sports cat. It wasn't overly modified, just right. In fact, I can't wait to see you, Foz. I'm not being rude. I can't remember if I've met you in person, because it's one of those where in my first YouTube live stream, you see all these usernames and they might have a different username to what I talk to them on other social medias. So, and again, it's really bizarre because although I do these videos for people to watch, when you meet these people in person, they're like, oh, I watched your video. You're like, oh my God, because you just see the numbers coming up, 100 people watch your video, and you're like, oh my God, that's amazing. And then when you actually meet people in real life that are like, I've watched your videos, it just like really sinks in. Because if I imagine 100 people stood in front of me now, like there's 16 of you watching this, like now me talking to you, if I was doing that in real life, I'd be a bit, ooh, but yeah, it's really, when you meet, yeah, when I meet you guys that watch and support me, it's amazing. Just like Stephen here, CarMad247, he came all the way from Scotland to come on a detour to come to my meet, but I think he's coming again next month. Can't believe it. It's amazing. The thing is, 90s cars are classed as old, but the top end cars from those days I'd rather have nowadays instead of brand new affordable cars on PCP. Yeah, I mean, The Merc, like I say, for example, I mean, what's the equivalent to a C200 2000 reg Merc? How much does that cost me nowadays? I don't know. I used to work at Mercedes, but I don't know. 30 grand, 40 grand? And my one did not cost that much. And it's probably not going to go as wrong as some of these new cars do, with all the electronics and that. Oh, 2 years ago you scrapped the Lancer. Oh yeah, don't we all want a Lancia Delta Integrale? One of them come to my meet, my last Driven247 meet, a yellow one. I'm trying to get him, I think he is coming actually, Keith. Trying to get him to bring another one of his rare Italian cars. I think he is going to as well. So yeah, the 32F Master is gone. Short but sweet ownership with that one. Why bring you into it, Stephen? Because you're a loyal, lovely supporter, and I thank you so much. And the day after my meet, I'm going to film you a car, aren't I, Stephen? That's the plan, I hope, man. I've got the Monday off after my meet, because when you organise a meet, like I said to you guys earlier, if you were in here earlier, I had a nice burger and I just couldn't eat it because I wanted to go and chat to people, like such an adrenaline rush. And then when you have a couple of minutes to yourself, like, oh my god, these people are here for me, like, and what I do, and so nice. And because I've had a bit of a hard past, you know, being bullied and barely any confidence, to now do all this stuff blows my mind when I think about it sometimes. The Mazda 323F was challenging to sell it on, because even if you say this car's rare, which it was, sometimes people don't care. They're just like, oh, it's an old car, I don't want to buy it. Whereas from an enthusiast point of view, it's like a bargain. The E36 wasn't really that hard because I know they're a popular car, hence why I bought it, because they're very modifiable, if that's a word. That sold alright, and I got what I wanted for it, really, so that wasn't a problem. The Hyundai Pony I had, that was a bit tricky to sell because that was such a weird, in a good way, quirky, rare car. But again, sold it in a week or something like that. It's all about the write-up as well. I see people often just like put 2 lines in an advert, like 12 months MOT, message me for questions, like, God, you're selling that, aren't you? And like 2 photos. John, unfortunately I cannot get you a meet, so I don't blame you from that distance. I will still support your channel though. Thank you very much. I was laughing out loud a minute ago about crop circles. That's funny, that is. Yes, weather's looking good. It's obviously Mother's Day on Sunday as well, but I'm going to go to the little meet at Cadnam. That should be good. Do a little video there. Film some other videos probably tomorrow, I guess, or I will upload one over the weekend. I'll upload Sunday's video as well of the meet. I'll upload that probably next week. I've got a week off work in April, which would be nice because it'll be Martin's birthday. Take him out would be nice. And hopefully we should be having some heat wave, so do some more car stuff. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, when we bought the Mazda 323F, for example, there was maybe about 5 photos. And then when we sold it, I'm like, well, let's obviously add up 20 photos. Photos sell. That's what I do for a job. I'm a car photographer, photoing Nissans. And so, you know, you have to, if people are looking online to buy a car, what's going to sell it? Photos and a description. But like I say, people aren't that minded. If you're not a car person or you don't know what you're selling, you don't know what you're selling, so you don't really advertise it well, I suppose. Which is good to people like me. It's like, bargain, that person doesn't know what they got there. Crop circle's a bad bird's nest. Yeah, I think I wake up a bad bird's nest sometimes, guys. We'll have bad hair days, whether you got on it or not, I suppose. So yeah, looking forward to getting these new caps I've got on order. It's actually the girlfriend of the guy who owned the Peugeot 106 I filmed recently. A really, really lovely couple. I told her I was having some issues with some, you know, clothing I had in the past recently. And she said, I work at an embroidery shop. I can help you out. And she was so keen to, and bless her, I've put something else on the back burner. I said, look, can you put these caps through? And yeah, hopefully they'll be done by my meet. Looking forward to that. Otherwise, we obviously got the t-shirts on. for sale as well on the website. Mugs, stickers. I don't make the stickers anymore, but I still got a load of backlog ones to sell, and they'll all be at my meet. So yeah, I hope you're both liking. I hope you're all liking the cars recently I've bought. Like I say, when I bought the Accord, I thought, oh, this is fair enough. I can have the Merc and the Accord on the road at once. Then, whilst I was at work looking for cars, as you do, or as I do, saw the Avensis SR, and again, that advert only had about 5 or 6 photos, and the guy really didn't know what he was selling. So although it was his granddad's car, when we both went out for a test drive on the car, he realised the car mileage was lower than he thought. So he said, oh, I should have put up for more money. He then sort of realised that maybe the car had sat nav. I wasn't quite sure, I'm still not. And then he thought, yeah, he didn't know what it was selling either. And I did a little how many's left check. I think there's 83 SRs left on the road. Not as rare as, you know, my pony that I've owned before, the Hyundai pony, obviously that is. But yeah, he didn't know what it was selling, and because I had inquired about the vehicle as soon as it had pretty much gone up for sale, he wasn't willing to take too much of an offer. But I don't blame him. I bought the car for a good price, I believe. If I was to sell it and make a little bit, but I don't want to yet. But I always try and buy cars where obviously I can make money on. But obviously if I go down the route, for example, of modifying the Accord, you know, that's me putting money into a car I might not get. But then I did that with the Abarth. I put money into it, didn't get it back, but I enjoyed it the time I had it. I suppose that's what it's all about. Do it for you sometimes and not just the money. I used to grow up being bullied, but learned to just stay positive and ignore negative people, so I understand your past. Yeah, it's hard to ignore negative when all you hear is negative, but even in bad situations now, I'll make a joke, and it might be really inappropriate to make a joke, but I just try and lighten the mood. And yeah, and now I'm here talking to 16 people live on a live stream, but I'm only doing it because of your guys' love and support. I'm really lucky that I don't get many horrible comments about your cars are rubbish or you look funny or whatever. I get really nice comments, and obviously that all helps you in future videos to be more confident. When I look at my really old videos, I could barely talk on camera. Slowly over the years, I've bought a bit better equipment. I don't spend loads of money. There's no point. I'm not making the money yet to do so. But this is where my hobby is. I was never the girl to do the clubbing, drinking. To me, that's a waste of money. I don't smoke. I'd rather just spend the bit of money I have on making myself happy, and that is with buying cars and maybe the odd few pairs of trainers. But yeah, cars is my guilty pleasure, but I'm not hurting anyone by it. And all I'm doing is sharing my passion, my strange goings-ons with you guys, and I love it. And if I can do this as a job, I got home today and I said to my fiance Martin, I'm going to work tonight, I'm doing a live stream. It's a little joke, but I love it. This is me working, trying to, you know, put myself out there a bit. I'm blushing, Stephen. It'd be nice to see you again though, and hopefully, like I say, hopefully the meet in April, and I'll keep going on about it, but I'm excited. It's not long now. Hopefully it'll get a bit bigger each time, and yeah, we can look for other venues. Nothing against Revo's Hub, we can still go there, but I want to look for other venues. Yeah, I just want to meet as many people as I can through this hobby passion of mine. Yeah, it is my dream. I love cars, hence why I work in the motor trade. Sometimes I'll meet other girls that work in a motor trade and I think, oh, I could have a car girlfriend here. And I'll go up to my blouse, so you work in a motor trade, you like cars then? And they're like, nah. And I'm like, what? Yeah. I remember buying a car, and also I was looking up to the salesman thinking, wow, you work in a motor trade, you must be so lucky. And again, I said to the guy, God, do you like cars then if you work in a motor trade? No, it's just a job in it. And I'm like, oh my God, I want to work in a motor trade. Like, God, I'm so jealous. But, you know, people say to me, and I do talk to people occasionally at work, I'm not really customer focused, but, you know, I do chat to people. If I see a nice car in a car park, I will chat to you, unfortunately. And, you know, people can't believe it that this girl's just come over asking them loads of questions about their car, but it's just what I'm into. I'm straight on it. Thank you, Martin. Greetings from India. Wow. Karen, have you watched my videos before? Long-term subscriber, let me know. That is amazing. What time is it there? Evening, morning? That is nuts. Thank you. Yeah, he still has his 182, Stephen. Yes, I'll try and, yeah. So we can have your Renault and his Renault together. That'd be cool. If Matt brings, I don't know if he's still in here, Matt Pink brings his Toyota Paseo along, I can have a Toyota and Toyota together. It'd be quite cool. If I think Jake from Fuel Power hopefully will come to my meet. He's also got 100 horsepower Panda, so it'd be cool to have his part alongside my parents if it's there. It would be also cool to see if Owen, who was in this chat earlier with the Nissan 300 ZX, comes along, although my Nissan might not be there, but it'd be so cool to see it. My YouTube channel is right up my... Oh, your YouTube channel is right up my street in comparison to young lads driving their second Lamborghini. Now in India, it's 2:20 AM. Wow. How comes you're up? Can't sleep or haven't gone to bed yet? And I bet it's, is it warm there? I'm asked, not being silly, I don't go abroad, so I have no clue. Thank you, Karen. How did you hear about my live stream? If you watched before, you're subscribed, been subscribed for a while, have you? This is very, very interesting. Thank you so much, John, for your time. Nice talking with you. Hope to talk with you in the future. Do hit me up on my other socials just so we can stay in contact. I appreciate your honesty and conversation. Thank you very much. Means a lot. Thanks, John. Yeah, so there's not many. I watch a few YouTubers, but again, my personal taste has changed. I suppose that's because of what I'm into now. Obviously, I'm not a teenager. I also don't like watching teenagers. You know, I mean, I don't cringe at myself when I admire bar pops and bangs. I'd do it again, of course. But yeah, there's, you know, certain stuff's been done before. And again, I'm not blowing my own trumpet, as they say, but there's not really many down-to-earth, genuine girls doing YouTube for car reasons. Like, yeah, that's just a whole nother story. But I am in it purely because it's in my blood, thanks to my dad. And I just want to be like him and have lots of cars, I suppose. And if like I say, this is literally my hobby, doing all this stuff. What I'm doing now, I shouldn't be doing this, but I'm doing it because it's my hobby and my love. And if this turns into something good one day, then hopefully you guys will be around for that moment. Hopefully I'll be around and hopefully we'll get there. But slowly, surely, I've learned it's not just going to happen to me. I'm not going to have a video that does viral and I earn millions of pounds. Like, it's obviously not going to happen for me. It happens for other people. It's luck of the draw, and yeah, it's not going to happen to me. I need to go and get it, basically. That's what I'm trying to do. Still 15 of you in here. Thank you very much. Let me have a water and I'll view this. Look at this black lines coming. Furious driving when he fixes things on the cars, makes them nicer. Yeah, so again, Furious Driving, Matt, he filmed my red Civic. I've also learned, again, although I'm confident enough to do this and do YouTube, it also takes a bit of guts to meet another YouTuber and do videos with him. So I've done that with Furious Driving. He reviewed my Honda Civic, the red one I had, the Minter. Obviously, he's a big YouTuber guy. Like, I want to be like him, of course. So when I met him, it was really nice, down to earth. I was just watching him, like, doing all his filming stuff, and everyone's different, you know. Some people got all the gadgets and some people haven't. And then even Joseph from Lloyd's Vehicle Consulting, I know he's not in here now, but obviously I've met up with him a few times at meets. He's come to my meet, hence why I'm going to his. Fair's fair, and it's nice to make friends with this YouTube community. Yeah, it's nice to be pally with other YouTubers because they can give you content and you give them their content. So yeah, I like trying to, yeah, and even on Twitter sometimes. I'm relatively new to Twitter still, been on there a couple of years or so, but even now, like, Hubnut retweeted one of my photos the other day and I was like, God, thanks for that, like, wasn't expecting that. Miss Hubnut, Carly, she'll retweet my stuff sometimes. It's just about sort of establishing yourself, trying to get people to like you for you, I suppose, and then just trying to make friends and talking with people. And it's next level when you talk to these people on a text on Twitter, and then you meet them in real person. They're like, "Hi, you've been talking to me for the past couple of years." It's nuts. It's really, really nice. It really sinks in, that feeling. So anyone attending anything car-y over the weekend? I'm going to a car meet on Sunday. Anything else? Anyone else doing anything nice? Like I said, the weather's going to be good. I'm just going to be tinkering with cars as per, and trying to think of something to do for Mother's Day. And yeah, really, I've got a little Nissan video to film. I bought something kind of cool. It's just like a gift. It's nothing actually for the Nissan. I bought something kind of. Oh no, I bought two kind of cool things for Nissan lately. So I might put that in a video. So I've been got a couple of Nissan bits. All the SR Accord are now clean. Again, there's videos to come on those. Oh, I used snow foam on the Accord the other day. Video to come, as I just said. Haven't used snow foam for a while. On old cars, I don't tend to be as OCD clean them because someone's been there, scratched it before. So why should I be so careful? If you see what I mean? But used snow foam, really enjoyed it. But I've got to wash the cars on the road, so it does go everywhere, especially in the wind. Don't recommend doing that in the wind, that's for sure. Wow, that sounds nice, Stephen. Yeah, we've got the New Forest out our way, which is quite nice roads, but that's got a lot of ponies in it, so you can't really give the cars a hoon there. But we're lucky where we live, we've got beach, we've got countryside, so yeah. Hi, Anthony, sorry. Carmi, I don't know where you're based, let me know also, but it's in Dorset, in Poole. I can give you the, can I give you the postcode? I can give you the road name, I can give you the CAF as to where it is. So Stephen is on about going for a 3-hour drive. So he has a Clio RS. I hope I have said that right. And I hope to film it, like I say, the day after my meet. Yeah, so the car meets the 10th of April on Sunday from 10 AM. It's at Revo's Hub in Poole. I'm sure if you type that into Google, you'll find it. Or if you do follow me on my social pages, on the Driven247 Facebook page, go onto the events little tab and there's a page for the event basically. Last time we had about 15, 20 cars turn up. It was a nice small group of people, a nice amount of people. You could talk to everyone, take photos of the cars, and obviously hopefully it's bigger and better. I'm sat Ratty Rex, good name. I'm sat at home crying this weekend. Car failed its MOT yesterday. Booked in the damn. Yeah, I cried. I literally did cry when I had that E36 and it failed. I went home and I cried. I thought my life was over. Because when you ask a garage how much is this going to cost to fix, they give you like hundreds of pounds. When in reality, if you've got someone like my dad, it doesn't cost that much. But yeah, it's quite daunting when you get the fail and this is how much. But when you start to break it down, it's not actually all that bad. So we still got 16 people in here. So last time, I might have to ask my mum, we had about, I think my most was 12. So although I didn't think this was going to do as well, it's doing better, I think. Yeah, what did your car fail on, my dad is asking. Bad times. So yeah, my dad's trying to get his Panda 100 horsepower in for an MOT. Oh, I don't know if there's any magic that happens. You might think, what is she doing, Stephen? Why is she holding the camera like this? Why is she saying that? Oh, you haven't asked for the bill. If you just asked him, just get it done, I'll owe you what I owe you. And again, although I'm lucky with my dad, I have to remember that people aren't lucky to know a mechanic or do it themselves, and it does cost people this work. Yeah, I am actually going to give my dad some money for fixing the welder on my 100NX. I do appreciate him. I often buy him things to say thanks, but I do appreciate him doing the work on my cars for me. But luckily for him, I've obviously bought 2 cars that don't really need his work, so that is good for me and for him. Furry dice hanging on the mirror. Hang on, that's not what it's failed for. Oh, it failed on gators and bushes. Oh, and it did fail on furry dice. They can say that, can't they? Obstructing the mirror or something? Ah, I need some furry dice. Yeah. Well, the furry dice is a quick MOT fix, and just take them down. I wonder if my cars are old enough to have furry dice. Yeah, I mean, I am very, very far from a mechanic, but when I've done videos with my dad and him doing stuff on my cars, I thought, well, that doesn't look that hard. And because I've watched my dad do it, like I said, it doesn't look that hard, so I somehow found the confidence to, I'm going to fix a Nissan misfire or have a look and see if I know where it's coming from. And I'm glad I didn't get my dad to do it, because I could have done it and did do it all myself, so it's nuts. I couldn't believe that. And since then, we did a bit of a service to the 323 ourselves, me and Martin, no dad involved. Yeah, I love trying to do bits where I can. I did try and do a little bit of work to the BMW E36. And we were trying on old cars, it's not actually that bad either. Yeah, put a dice on back afterwards. You're not camera shy, I'm probably more camera shy than you, Stephen. Oh yeah, there's all laws about phone holders and stuff today, I'm hearing. Friendly with my MOT tester. Yeah, I get you. I got you, we all need one of those. My Merc 190E is simple enough for me to understand. Good old Haynes. Yeah, I haven't got any Haynes manuals actually for any of my cars, have I? No, I haven't. Yeah, thank you, Psycho63. I love your name, by the way. Yeah, it's just confidence, really, and I would never do anything to my finance cars I've owned before, because that's either parts too expensive to do stuff to, really, or I'm just too scared to break something. But if I break something on one of my old cars, I can probably get bits for it, and yeah, bits more readily available for old cars. But in saying that, I've been trying to look for SR bits, not because I need anything, and I can't really see anything. There's quite a few bits for the Honda out there, like I said, Type R spoilers are out there, used ones. The white Sport Type R clocks, dials are there for the Accord. Lowering springs, I've looked at it all. Well, most of it. May need to be when a Celica goes in there. Ah, have you got a Celica as well? Did you see my Celica I had? Kind of regret that, but I sold it because the BMW at the time was my #1 priority and was causing me a lot of issue. Should have just sold, well, I couldn't sell it because I had no MOT, but yeah. Celica had to go and I kept the Beamer. That was a bad decision. Does he MOT mail order? That'd be cool, wouldn't it? Yeah, I need to, when we think the Nissan's ready for the MOT, I don't know where I'm going to take it, because I'm not taking it back to my workplace. I need to take it somewhere else, I don't know where yet. Because the place I took the Beamer, although a fail was never nice, I think they were just too harsh. My Nissan 100NX was way too harsh in the MOT as well. Yeah, I just want a fair MOT, you know. It failed its MOT, the 100NX, and we're going to fix it. The problems are obviously there, the holes are there. So it's not, you know, it is what it is, but obviously needs sorting for an MOT. And like I say, there shouldn't really be much money it needs spending on the 100NX now, because I've spent the money on the parts. Just if it needs maybe discs, brakes, maybe, because that was an MOT advisory, I'm not too sure. But yeah, hopefully the gearbox is nice smooth because it's an automatic. Hopefully when it's on the road, because it's, again, #JDM, because it's a Jap car, hopefully it should be reliable for an old Nissan, and hopefully it won't cause me too much aggro, but I don't have a clue. And I want to take it to shows, but I don't know how far it's going to drive, if it's going to drive. I don't know, but I guess that's part of the game, isn't it? But yeah, not many car events happen in the south. That's why I'm trying to do my little driven meets. We've got Bewley Museum not very far from us. That's why I'm going to take the Nissan to that event. Maybe the Toyota as well. Yeah. But yeah, I love doing my little meets, and I'm looking forward to my one on the 10th of April. I think I might call it a night. That rhymes. We've been on there for nearly 80 minutes now. Still 15 of you here, and 14 people liking it. Can everyone just say hello so I know who you all are, please? It's like, yo, we're here. Oh, I think your SR was UK only? Oh, you're back off. Oh, I see. Thank you, Lot 76. And you're going to be there on Sunday, am I right? And are you bringing your Mercedes? You could have had a look at my C200, but obviously it's gone, so you can't. Oh, Owen, you're still here. Hiya. I was talking about the 3000 ZX. Rusty Rex is still here. Yo, yo, yo. Hello. No, hello. Hello. Black Lions is still here. But yeah, plenty of, obviously, YouTube videos to come from me. We got Avensis stuff, Accord stuff, Nissan stuff, Panda 100 horsepower stuff. I need to film my dad's Lancia still. Going to be filming a meet on Sunday. I'm going to film my meet in a couple of Sundays' time. Well, a few Sundays' time. The wee Scotty laddie is still here causing mayhem. Stephen, you're the best. You're the best. Any other questions from anyone before I like tune out? Because, mind you, I haven't actually drunk all this water yet. Hi, Mum and Dad. And although you guys are with me now, but this will stay on my channel, I believe. So anyone that is watching this in the future, hello. Don't comment because I can't shout you out because this is in the future. And we had a donation tonight as well, which every little helps, as they say. It means so much. I do earn a little bit from YouTube, but obviously the more content I put out, the more views it gets, you know, and it is a numbers game, you know. I need to build a subscriber count, I need to build the views. The only way to do that is to bosh out videos. Obviously, it's not to everyone's taste, it's obviously to my taste because I buy the cars and film the stuff, but I hope to please, I aim to please. Rare Avensis to look for is the next generation 2.4, a rare beast and a beauty to drive. See, I quite, by next generation, do you mean like a Mark II? Because I've got the Mark 1, I quite like the Mark 1. Hello, future people too. You got it. No, we shouldn't talk about the future. It's too confusing. But yeah, I hope you all have a nice weekend, whatever you're going to be up to. It would be nice to see a few of you at my meet if it's not too far for you guys to come. If you're unaware of it and you want details, check out the Driven247 Facebook page on the events. It's there. And I'll probably take the 100NX probably won't be ready. I'll just take the SR and the Accord. Jaguar XF, hello. Have you been in here long? Medication loop in this live stream, because it's the first comment you've made. And I appreciate it. I have, in my old videos, I drove a Jaguar XF. Was it a petrol? I think it was. It was black. Can't remember what year it was. I liked it. And I quite like big cars because I'm only like 5'2", and I think me in a big car's hilarious. And I like it. Jaguar XFs in general, like them. I like the Jaguar F-types. That's not an XF, but I like that as well. The future is what you make it for yourself. Motivational speaking. Stephen, I like it. I like it, right? Now this is good. This has been my second YouTube live stream. First one I was very nervous, didn't know what to expect. This one, a bit more chilled, a bit more prepared, and I don't really have to think of things to talk about because with you guys in here it all just comes naturally. Oh, Terminator reference. Oh, I thought you'd thought that yourself then. Could have got away with that one, Stephen. But everyone's still happy in here, yeah? If there's no more questions, I have been threatening it, but I might go in a minute if there's no more questions. Thank you, Lot76, and like I say, I hope to see you on Sunday. You'll just have to come over to me and probably say, hi, I am username, blah, 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 because, again, when people come up to you and say, hi, I've been talking to you on Twitter for 2 years, I'm like, what's your username? Because, yeah, when you're talking to people on the internet and you meet them, you either don't know what they look like, or later on you might think, oh, you sort of think, oh, that must have been that username person, sort of. Yeah, I will go in a minute, Stephen. Thanks for all your conversation. You are going to attend my next meet. I can't believe it. Can't wait. Battleship Grey Merc. Ooh. I think it's about 20 or 30 cars coming, isn't there, as well? I didn't even have to say hi. Hello. But yeah, I'm really loving life, experiencing different cars. Yeah, thank you, Black Lines. I don't know if you were in my first live stream, but I thank you for being in this one for sure. I will do another one. Don't want to do them too regular. Don't want to be too boring. We need some name badges. Yeah, just have like Ratty Rex. I'll have this on, so that's mine. Haha. Yeah, need some name. Yeah, that's not a bad idea, is it? Just like, you know, when you're at school, you just get like a sticky label, Amber. Yeah, that'd be quite cool, wouldn't it? My name is this on Twitter, but it's this on YouTube or something. There's all mine. Mine are up there. Oh, there's 13 people in here still. This is madness. You're hanging in there. This is wicked. I'd love to get the Nissan 100NX resprayed one day. but is it literally worth it? And apart from some crusty wheel arches, it's not really that bad. So it's original condition, isn't it? As long as it's on the road, it don't matter. Right, we'll give it a couple more seconds if anyone else wants to say anything or make yourselves known. Anyone else want to shout out? Like I say, this video will be on the channel after this. So hello to people of the future. But I might be saying goodbye to people now in a second. Still 12 people in here. But I thank you all to a few of you that are in here. Probably most of them are my family, but numbers are numbers. Boo lol. Hi Stephen. You ain't hiding, I see ya. Thank you to those that have joined me. Thanks for the donation, really helps me out. I hope to see a few of you at my username is. I hope to see a few of you at my meet. If not, I hope to talk to a few more of you in the future, whether it's on another YouTube live stream or on the social media pages. Lots more videos, car videos, of course, from me to come on the Avensis SR, the 100NX, and the Accord. Gonna film some at the weekend. Thank you, Rex. That means a lot. Like I said, it's only my second one, but you guys make it for talking to me. Makes me feel like I'm not alone. So thank you very much. Right, I'm off now. Thank you so much. It's been a pleasure. It's been amazing. This is meant to be a thank you. Thank you so much. I will see you all again. Thank you so much, Stephen, long-term loyal supporter. Thank you, Ratty Rex. Yeah, I'm gonna head off now. Check out my YouTube videos if you haven't already. Loads more to come. And check out the website if you want any mugs, cups, t-shirts, you know, got to plug it all, driven247.co.uk. And yeah, hope you enjoy my future YouTube videos to come, what I'm all about, owning different cars, rare cars, tinkering with them and wasting money, but it keeps me happy, so that's all that matters. Right, I'm off now. Thank you, everyone. Thanks, Retty Rex. Bye-bye, Stephen. Bye, family members in this as well. Thanks for watching. Means a lot.